What's up, YouTube? Manny Donut here, doing a quick review on the skimmer. This is the SCA-302. It's a gorgeous skimmer. It's a new skimmer. The price goes up every month, so go pick one up as soon as you can, because these guys are starting to become pretty big. They're becoming pretty popular, and keep on going. I mean, go buy one of these. I got mine for $135. This is a very nice skimmer. It skims very efficiently. I have no complaints, besides a few things that some people out there, it's going to be a big letdown for a lot of people out there, but for me, since I already knew exactly how a cone skimmer worked, so I've taken them apart and put them together several times. The instructions are super stupid. And they even tell you to put the bubble plate on wrong here in this diagram. So that's a pain. Sorry about all the noises. The dog, who will not stop chewing on crap, is right behind me. This is a pinwheel skimmer, not a needle wheel. Pinwheel means it basically has a disc with a bunch of little needles coming off of it. I don't know why they don't call that the needle wheel, but it's called a pinwheel. Needle wheel is when it looks like a bicycle track thing, and it just works really well. I mean, that doesn't work as well. This one draws in 600 GPH every hour. That's not including the air. So the water's going to drop down quite a bit, but it's going to be replaced by air, so it's basically the same. This thing, because of the pinwheel impeller, it gets really, really good even bubble size. See, very even. All the bubbles are about uniform size, all very, very small. This skimmer works very well. I believe it has a footprint of 9 inches by 9.5 inches. It's pulled out some really gross crap, and especially since I started dosing this stuff, Reef Biofuel by Brightwell Aquatics. This basically just feeds bacteria, and then excess bacteria is skimmed out. And the bacteria feed on the food, the excess nutrients, and then they get skimmed out through here. And this is a day and a half worth about of skimmate when using this Reef Biofuel. And I'm going to go and show you what this gunk looks like, even though it's my second time doing this. It's my second time doing this because my last time my camera just kicked off, which it does sometimes. But as you can see, that is some really gross crap. That is disgusting. Yeah. Alright. It's pretty easy to adjust this skimmer. It's as simple as twisting this tube back and forth. This skimmer is really cheap. $135, like I said earlier. That's a really good price. And the turbulence in the reaction chamber is not that crazy, which is perfect. This is the best skimmer I personally think within its price range. Because there's basically 3 different types of skimmers. There's Venturi, which is what this is. Woodstone, which, I mean, those work okay. They take a lot of fine-tuning and adjustment. And this one is great. And then there's Recirculating, which is obviously the best. But a lot of us don't want to like run that many pumps, and it's a lot easier to just have something like this because they're gonna skim just as efficiently. It's just that you're not gonna get the same results as when you use a recirculating skimmer, because you can run a recirculating skimmer in any depth, and you won't have any issues. Like, you can run it external, internal. You can run it in like an inch of water, a foot of water, as long as it's not above. Then, I don't know, probably 2 inches below the neck. This skimmer works very nice. I have the extra large cup on here, which I think is personally worth the money because I bought one, they accidentally canceled it, and they sent me two. So, two for $35. And you can pick the skimmer for $135, like I said. Sorry, I keep on repeating myself. But it also has a control that's numbered, which is awesome for like when you're, for instance, if you want to do a wet skim water change, which I do every week, where you just crank it up all the way and then attach a longer piece of hosing and put that in a 5-gallon bucket, wait a couple hours, come back, and you got not all the way, you don't turn it up all the way, but quite a bit, and then you'll wind up with really nice water that's kind of like a concentrate of bad aquarium water, which is really nice. The other bad thing about the skimmer, which most skimmers don't have this anyway, is a air control, and a lot of cone skimmers don't have that. Only the really, really expensive, like $500 ones do. Another thing is, this one does not have a silencer, but you can easily make one out of like an old pill bottle. In fact, I have one around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it, but this thing's so quiet that I don't even have to use it. Here it is. It even kind of matches the skimmer. And this little paprika bottle, you just stick the tube in there, you stick some felt or whatever you want in here, and you just stick that over the thing, and it makes it dead silent, even though I can't hear my skimmer anyway, over the rest of my equipment. Let's take it over here to the venturi in the pump area. As you can see, almost no micro bubbles. There's Venturia's little 80-bit little thing of Kato. I haven't cleaned this skimmer since I set it up, and it's very clean on the inside. I cleaned out the pump once, like just the impeller. Nah, no, that's not that hard. That's really easy. Yeah. This skimmer keeps my tank at 0 nitrates, and as you guys know, I'm very heavily stocked. I have 25 fish in this system, and I still have 0 nitrates. So, you know, if it works, it works. Like I said, this is a day and a half of Skim-8. It's just now starting to get kicked back in because I fed mysis. The oils in PE mysis reduce the friction between the water and the bubbles and kind of slow it down a little bit. But it eventually kicks itself back in, and it's going full throttle within an hour. So this is an efficient design just because of how slow, because basically what they did is they took the whole body and turned it into a transition, which is really nice, because then you get this low turbulence that slowly pushes air and water up in this foam, and the slower that turbulence is, the better the Skim-8. So, and mine's not very chaotic, it just breathes, you know, breaks through a little bit. So yeah, the air valve is something you're going to want to install on yours, because then when you're dosing something that needs the skimmer to be turned off, whether it be cyanobacteria, stuff to get rid of cyanobacteria, or maybe even a bacterial dosing, all you have to do is turn that off and then adjust it so that way the water's still going up to the net, because you don't want any of this bacteria that's on the inside of the skimmer to die, because that's what's helping you skim, because the air, it's just like, it's like kind of slimy, and that just helps it skim better, it makes the transition smoother, and in the end you get better Skim-8. I have 2 cups for this skimmer. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself over and over, but, you know, what are you gonna do? This is a very good quality. It's cast acrylic. It is kind of a pain in the ass to take apart because of the little nylon screws. But that's as simple as, that only takes like an hour, and you only have to do it like once every 6 months. So, you know, you can't really complain about that. And then, what else is there to tell you guys? Oh, and all I have to do to clean this thing is stick this in some hot RO water once a week and change the skimmer cup out twice a week, so that's also easy. So yeah, it works up to 180 gallons. There are 2 other models, the SCA-301 and the SCA-303. Both are laid out like this, under skimmer pumps. Well, mine is internal skimmer pumps. And these, a little bit more modular. You can swap out the pumps, but personally, they're great pumps. There's no reason to swap them out. A lot of people have trouble with the venturi on this one. You have to be gentle when taking the tube off of the venturi, otherwise you will crack that acrylic piece that holds it in there. That's as easy as a little bit of acrylic glue and just bonding it once again. SCA-aquariums, go check them out on eBay. Just search SCA-303, SCA-301, or whatever model you want. Mine is the SCA-302. I recommend this one out of all of them, just because of the way it is built. It's built like a lot of the professional grade skimmers. These guys are just starting to become like a really good skimmer company that are actually starting to get recognized for what they do. So their prices are kind of going up like $10 every year. So, you know, go pick up yours right now. See, I'm starting to get a nice foam head. A really nice one. And that's just like, at the beginning of the video I barely had one, and now I have one, so that's pretty awesome. This skimmer is dead silent even without a silencer. And, yeah. And plus, they sell replacement parts for all of this stuff, for the cup, and the pump, and the impeller. So, you know, even better. And so this was my long review, even though at first I said it was going to be a short review of the SCA-302. And I know my subscribers aren't really going to appreciate this video, but people that want this skimmer are going to definitely appreciate it. And go check out D from Brooklyn. He's got this skimmer, and he has pretty good results considering he has a very old tank, you guys. And somehow he hasn't had to tear it down, because a lot of people, after 6 or 7 years, their tanks cannot like stay stable at all, just because of how the cycle starts working, and eventually the smell starts to smell like the ocean. I mean, it's insane. But he has very good results with his tank, with his skimmer that he has. So go check him out. In total, this skimmer cost me $170 with 2 extra large cups and a small cup. So, thanks for watching. Manny Donut. See you later.